Okay, we have won the die roll for our 5th round, and we need to mulligan. Ah, but this hand's pretty good. I guess I toss back the Ash Barons because I can just go Astrolabe into Condescend. These. Okay. Pretty sure I clicked that, but that's fine. Probably should auto yielded there, but I didn't. I'm going to hold up Condescend, because if I can counter a Seeker, then I have all pressure taken off of me. Oh. This feels too juicy. I gotta counter this. Yeah, my opponent might just play a Glinthawk, but whatever. Ooh, I want both of these. Ooh. I guess I do this and this. Oh, they did only have one land. Yeah, that is why I had to do that. I couldn't stop myself from doing this. I'm going to play Map. Play Mine. So I can Astrolabe, and then just get the Stonehorn. Or next turn, I draw the Stonehorn, and then I crack Map, get Plant, play Muldrifter. I think that's better. Because this also gives me the option of either cracking Map in a turn and not taking the Stonehorn, or just doing nothing. Yeah, we're just going to crack Map and get rid of the Stonehorn. Unless my opponent has a main deck Pyroblast, then I think we're going to be fine. Well, sometimes you just have it, right? I'm just gonna hardcast this. See what we draw. Alright. Are they going to kill my Muldrifter in response? Yes. I think we can survive that then. If I had played the Astrolabe first, I would not have countered that. Though I drew the Ephemerate, so. They probably would have killed my Muldrifter with, well, maybe they wouldn't have even bothered. I want to keep this Prohibit for countering a threat. Either a Core Skyfisher if they draw a land, or a Glinthawk bouncing the Astrolabe. I want to counter that first creature, because that buys me a lot of turns. They played Ash Barons? Augur? Augur's fine. Oh, this is not... This is that bad build. I hate this build. It's so weak. Anyway, speaking of weak, I'm gonna go ahead and wall back my Condescend. Let myself tower. Pass turn. This is the deck that goes, like, all in on Ephemerate, except Ephemerate on Augur is, like, tolerable, and past that, it's just got, like, Muldrifter and Wall as its only real cool things. Oh, I guess I can't even get anything back with Ephemerate, so, I guess we're passing. I'm just gonna counter the next everything my opponent plays. Do I counter a card draw spell at the end of turn? Yeah, I guess so. What? I have no idea what's going on, and I'm not happy about it. So let's just get Ephemerate going, huh? I've still got Condescend up for spread. Yep, you can't even do anything. I'd cycle Ash Barons and then Condescend for 1. Alright, so my opponent needs to have double removal spell. Or a removal spell counter spell. And even that's not horrible. Currently oh, well. My opponent is dead. Feels good. I'm gonna get Condescend back. Theoretically, my opponent could go 1 mana Fairy, one mana removal spell and then Sprite, my prohibit. And I'd rather just Condescend. My opponent goes and land removal spell, I have to just tap out, and I think that's fine. I think playing into a potential Fairy into Sprite is not great. It's fine. Like, if this Ephemerate hits my wall, I win. So, I don't need to do too much. Bottom. I suspect my opponent is very dead. I'm not going to block. I don't want to turn on Lightning Bolt. Okay, whatever. This is a strange time to do it, but okay. What if I just have a flicker? Okay, whatever. Again, I'm just gonna top. If this Ephemerate resolves, I win. So. I'll go ahead and get rid of it this time. They can kill my wall, and I'm fine with that. I don't really see a way for them to kill both creatures because they would have used 2 removal spells to stop me last turn. So, and if they held Bolt, they would have just attacked, right? Like, why hold it back? I'm not going to swing my wall. That's Summoning Sickness. I can't. Anyway. Sure. They got Dispel. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm going to draw 2 cards. How's that? How is that? I'll let this Dispel resolve. I'll go ahead and Prism. I guess I'll Bash and Flicker. Tapping a Tower and a Prism, and then flickering the 2. Looking for Pulse, Teachings, Wall. No, Pulse. Can I play land? I have not. Okay. I guess I'll do this now. And I'll pass discarding a Dignitary. If they have Ephemerate, I guess. Let's see what they do. They have Mole Drifter. Yeah, they're dead. They don't have enough mana to stop me anymore. Go ahead and get Ephemerate. Go ahead and get Condescend. Oh no, I get Pulse. Sorry. Because that's actually how I lock this game up. They can't get past Ephemerate, Pulse, Flicker, Prohibit. So. And this might provoke a concession as well. Gonna go ahead and Trinket Mage and play another Astrolabe. That's a pretty good draw. I'll pass. My clock is better, is more important than theirs because I have pulse loops going. Also, I have Dignitaries. So I don't just want to crash into their Mole Drifter and trade. Alright, this game's over. I don't think there's anything they can do. I don't think there's like a sudden shock that gets there here. I just prohibit this. So. Okay. That was weird. They're just discarding a card for no reason? Okay. Well, that didn't make any sense. Whatever. I just can play my Dignitary. Play my Dignitary. Yeah, they've got nothing. Even Rift Watcher? I mean, I don't care about this card, but I'm just going to use my mana. I'll get the other Astrolabe while we're at it. That's a very strange sprite there. Why not just sandbag in case I don't leave up enough mana to protect myself? I don't know. I don't know. Just gonna play cards. I'm gonna prohibit back. I could also just bash and then return my Muldrifter and replay it. Let's just draw 2 cards, see what we get. Horror just locks the game up, so. It also pretty much locks the game up. The bad news is I have too many instants or sorceries, so I'm not going to be able to clear my graveyard of all instants and sorceries, so I do have to start clicking for everything, which is kind of a bummer, but I think we'll live. Go ahead and do this, and this, and this, and everything here, and do all these things. They don't matter, my opponent's very dead. I guess I'll just bash. Bash ya. Go discard a whole lot of cards. Just discard these. I guess I have to discard the pulse too. Like I have 3 counter spells up, my opponent has no spells in hand. So. Looking for Dinruba Horror. I'm gonna go ahead and ephemerate my Condescend back, because if they have it ephemerate, I get to dispel it, and they'll probably concede to that. I would hope. Yep. If I didn't have dispel, I wouldn't have ephemerate there. I'd just give up prohibit. So pretty easy read there, but they had to go for it. Maybe I made a mistake. Go ahead and get Muldrifter back. Go ahead and play Muldrifter, floating 2 colorless, and then use some colorless to ephemerates. Or just do that. That should take all avenue of victory away from my opponent. I guess I'll hit the mountain. Chunk, you. Yep, I hit the horror. Oh, I have 17 cards left in my library, plus some things right at the bottom. Yeah, I was like, well, I hit horror on time, and so I'm gonna get out of this match with plenty of time left. But no, I actually just drew 1,000,000 cards. It would have been strange not to hit a horror by now. Go ahead and just play a Muldrifter. Fast turn, swing out, and then they're on a 1-turn clock. Just counter whatever they play, and the game is over. Well, I'm just gonna Condescend. Why not? Well, that was simple. Alright. Yeah, I hate my opponent's build. It's just... What is it better against? Maybe it's better in the mirror, and that's what's going on. Cut the Condescend, they almost certainly have a Pyroblast in addition to at least 2 Dispels. Cut the Moment's Peace since they're probably not running Seekers. Didn't see Artifact Lands, and I didn't see Trinket Mage. Did I? No. So I don't think Shattering Pulse is great. Regular Pulse of Marasa is probably good. They saw so many cards and they didn't have any core Skyfishers or Glinthawks. They might have Skyfisher because it's fine, but they probably almost certainly don't have Glinthawks. If I'd have to guess. So I'm gonna cut the Plains and Dignitary, go up to Horrors, maybe put in a couple Hydroblasts. Maybe I just want one Moment's Peace. Yeah, how about that? One Moment's Peace and no Dignitaries. I can get the Moment's Peace with Teachings. Now we're just basically blue Tron. Oh my god, this hand's insane. This is going to be difficult, because if I just run out... oh, well, this isn't difficult anymore, is it? So if I run out map and then crack it, I'm mostly protected from artifact destruction. But if I run out Astrolabe, they can counterspell my map. Or if I play map and then I don't get destroyed, and then I get Tron, on turn 3 when I get Astrolabes in play, or the Astrolabe in play, they could just play actual counterspell on it. But given I drew the second Astrolabe, it's pretty clear I just get Tron. Opponent doesn't have a Geomancer's Gambit or whatever. Get Tron. Get Tron. Here we go. Oh, I'm just gonna play a Trinket Mage. Oh man, this feels good. I guess I get another Astrolabe. Okay, actual counterspell on that, huh? They got sprites, so I can just chill for a bit. Oh. Like, Tron is so stupid. Look at this. It's frustrating that... Like, they banned Daze and didn't ban Tron. Come on. My opponent's holding up mana. I'm just gonna do nothing and then pulse back my Trinket Mage. I don't want to run into Sprite. I'm not doing anything. And if my opponent taps down, eventually I can just horror back one of their lands to keep them off Sprite. And then go ham. If my opponent had a clock, I would just play into stuff, but they don't, so I don't care. Oh, or I can just draw that. Oh, they didn't have Sprite. They're dead. Extremely dead. Yeah, like, the build without the white creatures it just cannot possibly beat Tron often enough to be worth the trade-offs in whatever matchups it seems to work against. I don't know. But maybe you can just abandon Tron, because, like, there's not that many people who can play it. I'm gonna Pyroblast this, and then when they Sprite, I'm gonna think real hard. Oh. Well, that makes things simple, doesn't it? Let's pass. Yep, just passing. Next turn I get to go horror their mountain, I guess. Oh. Yeah. So just horror in the mountain. And then thinking what I want to do after that. Yeah, this is way better. Now I get to Hydroblast that. Target spell that's red, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna kill the Muldrifter, so I'll just bounce their mountain. Probably they'll just discard that. I'm guessing they have a bunch of lands in hand. If I have a land, given I'm just gonna Pyroblast, I'm going to flicker these two to draw 2 cards. And I guess I'll play a snow land. And I'll just kill that. I'm burning their Ephemerate. Cool. Now, I have no cards in hand, basically. I have a counterspell to protect whatever I draw. But I do have a pretty stocked graveyard. And I have a whole bunch of mana. So once I start drawing spells, Assuming my opponent hasn't put a substantial amount of pressure on me, I should be fine. They missed. I hate Augur. Augur is so bad. Anyway, whatever. My opponent could have 2 counter spells, but they missed on Augur, so... Oh, are they ephemerating? Oh, no. My Prohibit doesn't get sprited if they still have Sprite in deck. So if they use an actual counterspell, that sucks, but if my Muldrifter resolves, they're in dire straits, so... Oh, they did. Yeah, they're just so dead. They would have countered Muldrifter, so I'm just gonna wall back Flicker and, like, what are they gonna do? They have to top deck very well. For ya. For yay. They do have Ephemerate. Why would they not Ephemerate and try to hit Dispel? Wow, okay. Well, that made no sense, but, sure, whatever. I have the clock at least, so... Preordained, sure. They're probably just gonna run that out. Another island? Alright. Maybe I do want the Shattering Pulse. They have a lot of islands. A lot of the miles. Well, they're thinking, so I guess they didn't miss. Pretty easy to just slam any order otherwise. There's a Dispel. Alright. So I just run out Trinket Mage, run out Astrolabe. Hopefully I draw a spell, but even if I don't, plenty of stuff. Alright, I guess I'll just Prism. Prism. Oh. Yeah, this is fair. Alright, we got 2 spells to their 2 spells. But if they ever use mana on one of my threats that are beating them down, then well, bad things are going to happen to them, so. Spell? That's a good one. Alright. I'm not going to run it out yet. I don't want to just get my horror counterspelled while they, without being able to punish them for it. Alright, do they have Muldrifter? Or not Muldrifter, Lightning Bolt. Do I do anything if they have Lightning Bolt? Not really. Kind of weird that they still have Lightning Bolt in their deck. What are they citing out? But, like you would keep Scred over Lightning Bolt, right? It's not like they're putting a clock on me. Yeah, sure. Yep. I'm gonna bounce one of their lands and then I'm going to lock them out. Guess I'm just gonna swing. Don't think there's a reason to play the land first. This is almost certainly going to necessitate something. It's not. Alright. Yeah, my opponent's dead. So, I'm gonna pass. Because they have to do stuff. Yeah, they're gonna use their Ephemerate because it's floating mana. I'm going to respond by flickering the wall and the horror. They're going to counterspell it with Dispel. And I'm going to then Ephemerate back my flicker. Flicker, horror, and wall, and then kill their Archaeomancer. I think. Maybe I just want a Muldrifter? Yeah, I like Muldrifter instead. Just get the Pyroblast. I want to kill Archaeomancer and not just counter the Ephemerate in case they draw another Ephemerate. Also, that was some good cards to draw. Alright, go ahead. I got some beaters going. I got some good cards in hand, and I have the Ephemerate coming off, so they have the actual counterspell to use on this Ephemerate. I'm then going to Muldrifter. Alright, they have a I guess I'll just bash. Bash him. Bash 'em. Float 1. Gas Ball Drifter. Yep. So I do this. Get Ephemerate, cast Ephemerate. My deck is full of gas. Since I drew the teachings, I'm just gonna get the Pyroblast. And just Pyroblast. Oops. Hold on. I draw 2 cards. I can get an Ephemerate with the teachings, but for now I'm going to lead with Astrolabe. And then I guess I just play colorless mana, rather. Yeah, I drew well to draw spells, but like my opponent also drew only spells up until that island. No, I guess they drew another island. So they drew 2 islands and 7 spells or something. It's not bad. I hate this build of Flicker. It's just so weak. Like if Augur could hit artifacts, I would be playing Augur, but it can't. So you have to play a few Astrolabes. You can't really play Prisms, or else you're diluting your Augur hits. I don't know. Maybe it's better in the mirror, but even there, like having a squad of Glinthawks and Core Skyfishers against Augurable seems real powerful. So, I don't know. Long story short, we are 5-0, but we have the worst tiebreakers, and it's almost certain that we're going to have horrible tiebreakers. So, we probably need to win one more. If we win another match, we are going to be in the top 8, which is very nice. If we lose, and Methodical goes 6-1, Raziel goes 6-1, and one of our future opponents goes 6-1, maybe we'll squeak in the top 8. There's going to be like 4 people X1 or better, and then 5-2s making it in. But it is likely that our tiebreakers are too bad to ever improve enough to just squeak in. So let's win another one. Hopefully we'll play against a good matchup. Hopefully we'll just crush them. Hopefully we draw lands and spells. And then, hopefully our luck will continue up until the top 8, up until the top 4, up until the finals, and we will win.